Become invisible. Well, I suggest buckling up for a wild ride and preparing for the worst. I mean, only so much can happen in one night, right? Katia, read the book until 4 a.m. She's an alchemist, right? You've got to know at least the basics to try and defend yourself from her tricks. Night. Be cold, lonely, and calm. Everyone is sleeping and certainly won't suspect a cheat to break into any of the houses you engulf. The guards are sleepy and bored. Before you decide to go heisting like the convening Khajiit, you might want to find a way to keep your hood from accidentally coming off. That would be a catastrophe. Oh no, cat puns. I don't think confronting Sigrid in front would be so good idea because she has all of Kvacha at her boot. Not entirely, but with this pheromones thingy we cannot be sure. I think you should use a sneaker approach. Don't be heroic, just take the book, some gold and some gold for good measure. And that's all. This will be your first successful mission. Don't know if somebody else has already brought this up or not, but the passage that leads to the previous lair of evil necromancers, a passage that leads from the evil lair of necromancers straight to where all the corpses in town are held, can only mean one thing: zombies, or ghosts, or skeletons, or wraiths, or liches. Okay, come to think of it, there are a lot more bad things that could be down there. Katia, consider finding out where Sigrid keeps that perfume. It could only be useful for you later, especially when we run into grow up again. Kitty paw. Knock. Knock, 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 knock. I guess it actually makes sense that they lock the chapel at night after yeah. But that doesn't throw off the plan too much. I just need to find another way into the chapel. Time to be a clever thief. Alright, so you can start off by looking at the stuff. It's a snazzy purple tunic, plus actual underwear and a fitted bra. You know, this might be the first ever bra that I've not stolen from somebody else. The invisibility cloak is already activated. I just need to find a way to quietly get into the chapel or directly into the Mages Guild. Stefan called this the key to the chapel undercroft, but maybe it's just a general chapel key. Well, the brief shot of hope was pleasant. If I can get into the chapel, this is supposed to unlock a passage to the Mages Guild. Alright, lockpick, it's time to shine. I'm not sure why I expected a lockpick to be as simple as a regular key. Oh wait, oh yeah, music. You can view the stuff afterwards. I already tried that and I think all I did was scratch up the inside of the log. Oh. I have actual rope now, I don't need to try climbing stuff using intestines. I'm going to leave the pile of demon ingots up in the inventory. It's a scrap of bread I found on the ground. It's not even a big one, it's like the piece of a person tore off, because they didn't want to share the sandwich with somebody else didn't want to share a sandwich somebody else had bitten into. Actually, that would explain the teeth marks on one side. Huh. I did not fully understand why I'm carrying a dime bag of cilantro. Maybe this is just one of those things that happens. My armor is still all bloody. I should probably keep it up in my inventory unless I need it. I mean, I'm about to get hurt. If I'm about to get hurt, I can just put it on real quick. That's a thing I can do. Yeah, that inventory icon for the leather gloves takes some liberties so I can remember what they're supposed to be. They're not exactly wearable right now. It's rope. I should try climbing into a high level. If I could find a good place to throw the lasso over. Fundamentals of alchemy. If I have some downtime while the cloak recharges, if I'm going to be tempting fate against an evil alchemist, it'll be good to learn the basics. It's in night writing. I'm not sure what I expected to get by flipping through the pages like that. Trying to bash one of the chapel's windows open with a rock wouldn't exactly help me sneak inside. Sure, it's just an ordinary rock. It's a used bandage, but it's not that bloody. But it's probably wouldn't be good to use it again for bandage things. It's a letter from the vampire who bandaged my eye. The back is blank, if I need some paper. Now, something I didn't try is trying to see if I could play. Trying to climb somewhere. Who is this douchebag? I didn't go this way at first, I'm just exploring it now. You can see little footprints, it's cute. Yeah, if it's all the same, I'd rather not go prancing about around a castle courtyard. Just because I did it a few days ago doesn't mean that I want to do it even more when I'm already nervous. I'm on a mission here, under a timed invisibility spell. I don't have time to wonder where the pumpkin went. Wait, the City Watch, one of the guardhouses along the wall, probably has a spare keys to the official buildings in town, like the chapel or Mage's Guild. Oh, this is an entrance inside. Oh, wait, what? Okay, I'm controlling them now. This pile of boxes is a mess. I don't look forward to sorting this stuff out later. Well, at least the arrow barrel is full, even if nobody hung their bows up. I'll have to talk with the evening shift. It's full of meat bottles. We've got sort of a take a bottle, leave a bottle thing going on. Looks like this crate contains an hourglass, a boat oar, and a single coin. Its purpose eludes me. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I was just checking if... Alright, looks like it's snowed in the middle of summer. This is something. I have a job, and it's not to open every crate I walk past. I could have sworn I heard somebody else over here. Maybe I walked past them. Oh shit. Were the boxes always knocked down like that? Maybe a rat was climbing up on these. No, trickster's hiding in this big, obvious crate. Though it does seem to be dug through recently. Whoever opened the water barrels left the lids halfway off, on both barrels no less. Whatever weakling tried to get open, these ones open, couldn't manage to crack more than an edge. Definitely not a guard. Well, whoever came through here, they're not a thief. They opened the honeypot and the stove 3 fresh baked screw walls are still here. Hey, Mirandil, you seem to be anyone out of the ordinary up here. There's you, does that count? Heck's that's supposed to mean. I'm part of the Kvatch Guard, just like you. Of course, I didn't mean to offend, but it just feels like we never spend time together since your promotion. Come on, Mara. You know that promotion was just a fancy title at best. We were guarding the front gate together just the other day. But it's not the same as it used to be. Off duty, you're always with the captain and lieutenant, or even the count. What's the last time we've exchanged a high-fiving passing? How about this? You come over here and high-five me right now to show that we're good. Oh, so the lowly patrolman has to walk over to the junior lieutenant. Fine, how about this? We both slowly walk towards each other, one step at a time until we have cleared this narrow, empty space between us. Then we exchange the high five. Count of 3. Did you just see a small rock go flying off to the east? Rocks don't fly on their own. It's probably a crow running from Geob. Now, come on. You're leaving me hanging. Oh no. High five, yeah. I'm getting the impression they don't keep important keys in these little outlying guard towers. If I want that kind of thing, I might have to find the central guard place. Here's hoping that the hour of invisibility wasn't an exaggeration. Alright, yeah, these tower crates are not useful. There's an ore in here. The city isn't even near water. Neither of these boxes seem like they belong in the tower. It's like somebody got the cheapest things at a yard sale and needed a place to put them. Hello, barrel of ambiguous orange bottles. Now's not a good time. I don't have to look at every container multiple times. I'm on a time limit here, and also very poor at coming up with interesting things to comment. For real though, this is full of meat bottles. It's time to go look at other barrels. Yep, it's still there. Inanimate objects haven't moved any. Alright, this isn't working. I need to put these somewhere and I can't get to them and find those keys. It's empty now. I don't have to look at it. These barrels are just full of ammunition, and I don't think there are any doors there that open via arrow. Although, it would let you put the keyhole real high up, like a door that only marksmen could get into. Still just an arrow barrel. It's a nothing rack. Most of these are sealed, but the ones that look like stuff for weapons upkeep. Sharpening stones, leather straps. I've already looked through this pile. And of course the guard towers still connect to the castle. Still, that means that the guards' barracks should be connected too. The plant makes you uneasy with the knowledge that Noble commanded it to be grown, cared for, and shaped into what it stands before you. They could save a lot of wood by extinguishing these, then everybody is asleep. The needless excess feels downright royal. How does this bush grow indoors? How do all of its root fit into that tiny planter? Everything about castles is wrong. The well-trimmed shrubbery exudes a chilling, regal elegance. You're not sure why they'd bother to keep these lit at night. The flickering lights render the castle all more imposing. Each leaf upon this plant gleams like a crown in the middle of in the smouldering torchlight. For a split second, you swear the flames form a golden coronet. I'm not good at speaking today. Just ignore that. The brazier smoulders away merrily, unaware of the throne looming ominously a few yards away. You just want to see if I'm going to sit in it, and no, I'm not. Wait, I don't want the mead if it's royal mead. But for real, castles are the worst. I need to find a key to the chapel and get out of here before my cloak runs out of invisibility. I might get arrowed in the face for trespassing. Wait, one last time. The jagged crown of royal mead upon the throne evokes a deep feeling of malaise. Or malaise, I don't fucking know. Well, I didn't draw death this time, but the Empress doesn't make me feel much better. Tarot cards are a minefield. You leave them where they are. You can think of an endless list of places you'd rather sit. I don't think this is the time or place for reading a book. A lonely chair cowers in the corner, hiding from the nearby throne. Sorry, I just want to explore everything. Yeah, I'd rather just get through this room quickly. Holding out. Sorry. Okay, they all do nothing. There's a door here, but it's got a barred gate that won't budge. It probably goes to the dungeon. This leads back outside. As much as I'd like to, I can't leave until I find a key to the chapel. Geek. Well, as if castles weren't bad enough, somebody dropped a thumbtack. I hope they didn't drop any more. It's a tag. Somebody left it on the ground. Oh yeah, they drop more. Oh, gross, the inventory box is leaking. Of all the inventory items I could be wasting time looking at right now, this small piece of bread is the least helpful. I do not fully understand why I'm carrying a dime bag of cilantro. No time to question it now though, I need to find a key. You know what? This armor does include a pair of thick boots. As much as I'd love to hunt down a pair of gloves, for this invisibility spell isn't going to last forever. I need to find wherever they keep the keys. No time to read. I need to find a key and get out of here. I don't need a bandage yet, and if I do, I should probably try to find a clean one. No time to read. And thumbtack. Squish, 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 squish. Ah. Gah. I should have wiped the blood off these boots before putting them back on. Now somebody will know there's somebody here. But I can work with that. Just gotta find a way out of here quickly. I think I have enough tacks in my arena boots for a lifetime of pinning things to bulletin boards. I don't need to take any more. The soles of the boots are full of thumbtacks. I guess I'll separate them into 2 items later. Come to think of it, maybe I should show the entire outfit as 6 different items. I'm not sure the right way to do this. Grr. Whoa, easy, shush, sword dog. Grr. Okay, I get that you know I'm here, and you're probably supposed to be guarding against the people like me. But if you I'll keep quiet, I'll give you some nice juicy imp testings. Glesker seared intestines, imp testings, and just a little bit more, spiced with cilantro. Yeah. I arranged it into a cheerful face. Happy sword dog, yeah, bark bark. Nom 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 nom. Cultist. The sleeping guard peacefully dreams of guard things. The guard is sound asleep. You'd rather not change that. I think these are toolboxes with a disproportionate amount of calipers and tiny hammers. Nothing suitable for unlocking doors. Yeah, this whole pile is tools. I really need to find. What I really need is a key. I've no idea where she is. Each of these is full of a different armor, like buckles or knee pads. I don't think one of them will randomly be full of keys. I already looked through these once. I'll do a second pass if I can't find anything elsewhere. She just kind of walks through those. A box of sheets and a barrel for fresh candles. Nothing to help me get into a building. It's bedding stuff. I already looked through these. Oh hey, this one's full of scented Saturalia candles. I guess they have to go somewhere the rest of the year. The slumbering guard snores softly. I think this might be a natural glass of water with a red X on it, but honestly I don't know anymore. I'm gonna leave this cluster alone just in case. I'll come back to them if I don't find keys elsewhere. The guard exudes an aura of dignity thick enough to cut with a butter knife. There's one key in here with some books and well-polished armor. I don't think a single unlabeled key in somebody's personal locker is unlikely to open the one door I want to get into though. I guess I'll come back and take this key if I can't find any others. A tiny chance of it happening to be the right key is better than no chance. All the tools for homophilic pocket, but nothing to help me get into a building undetected. A lantern and some dinnerware. Some chests, shields, and armor. No keys. Locked shut. Key rack. Let's see what we've got here. Is she kneeling above him? Let me see. Find his guild, Tavia's General, Northgard Tower. Mage's Guild is what the single empty hook is labelled. Well, here we are. The Chapel of Akatosh. The guard should be coming in to change shift at any moment. I need to get out of here. Alright, I'll give it to you. It looks like there was somebody sneaking into the castle. How? Pay up after shift. I guess we grab the flower bags and sweep for invisible. Fuck. Swing. Who goes where? There. Don't try to hide. I've skewered assassins much quieter than you. Wait, no stabbing. I'm not an assassin. Then I expect you to have a very good reason why you're invisibly sneaking through my castle, Redguard. Okay, first of all, you didn't have to bring race into it. Even though I get that you're probably just acknowledging where I come from under the belief that I'm a political assassin. But I'm not, I swear to you. I'm just a traveling wizard who's trying out a new invisibility cloak and had no idea you were even in here. And why should I believe you? Because... Look, I swear I'm not in here for you, your gold, or anything to do with Kvatch. Frankly, I want to be done with this fucking city. Excuse me. Well, I mean, right now I'm terrified, and I've got to counter something waving a sword in my face, and honestly, I can't even call this the shittiest thing that's happened to me tonight. In the 2 days since I came to Kvatch, my mind's been controlled, all my things have been stolen, a vampire sucked me, some creep tried to coerce me into helping him fulfill his hero prophecy, and I think I might have inadvertently been playing along. Both of my legs have been broken for reasons I at least partially blame you guys for. And I was pickpocketed by Khajiit, and I'm pretty sure I was openly an escaped convict from another province. Not only have I had to battle to the death with an 8-foot-tall monster in a shop, while in a shop, but I was almost eaten by a carnivorous fish in a city that's 13 miles from the nearest body of water. I came here on a delivery job, all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, but now I hate everything about your city, because everything about your city is awful. I just want to do this all I want to do at this point is finish my simple fucking job, leave Kvatch and pray that some merciful Cyrillic god burns his town to the ground, because praying for things not to suck sure seems to be all that I can do at this point. Please. Gasp. I appreciate your honesty. It's rare to hear somebody speak such strong feelings about my city so openly. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't. It's been hard since the death of Hadarus and my sons. I feared sometimes that I may have grown negligent and removed, allowing my city's problems to exacerbate without my knowledge, or assuming that they would be handled by Sigrid or others. An apathy hardly befitting account. Wow, I didn't mean to. I fear for the city sometimes. Each year I grow older and it becomes more and more pertinent that I find a successor. A new heir to adopt the noble family. Somebody not only who cares for the city's citizens and safety, but can see the problems I cannot and help it rise above them. Stranger, this may be sudden, but your words move my heart. I am a count without an heir, ruling a city in need of some change. I might not know your name, your homeland, or status, but would you do me the honor of becoming my noble da? Oh. Blink, 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 blink. Give me 1 second. Alright. I've got the key to the chapel. Time to hurry back to the town so I can finally finish the first step of my simple break-in plan. Right. After I get back, I'm gonna split this into a second video. Far down the west edge of the cliff, you can make out a faint blue glow. Ooh, a stone. Tree-covered mountains stretch endlessly to the north of the town. Alright. Oh yeah, and the side's expanded, I forgot to say about that. Oh, I'm outside the keep now. I wonder if I can, like... Oh, alright. I wish I had like an indicator of where you actually are, because I cannot figure out inside where you are. Like, ow. Sorry, I'm just walking about to see if there's anything I can get down here. Nope. I just did a risky thing and managed to not lose my clothes. Moving up on the world. Now that I can get into the chapel, this should unlock the undergrowth which connects to the Mage's Guild. If I ever learn lockpicking turns out to be easy, I'm going to be really mad. I went through so much trouble looking for keys. Bread's still bread. I shouldn't be wasting time re-examining this. I'm going to take the thumbtacks out the boots later. Right now, I want to get to the chapel. These aren't going to be helping me anytime soon. It's still there. I should head back to the chapel. Still just a letter. The key to the chapel. I guess it's time to do this. It's the tact I stepped on. There's a lot more in the boots. Okay. Sorry, just wanted to check that again since it changes. Boop 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 boop. I don't exactly look at the shops. Whoops. Yeah, just walk through that box, okay. It doesn't matter, it's only a small thing. There's the chapel. The front door is still locked. I should be able to get in through the chapel. Just wanna check everything. I love the music in this though. I asked Kaz if I can download it and he let me, so that's cool. I guess I have to like look in them after I finish. Okay. Whoa, I just spent God knows how long poking around at the castle for a key to this place. I really need to let this cloak recharge before going in. That alcove over there to the door's right seems like a good spot. Darkness. There's still time to turn back. Take the locked door as a sign, apologize to Quilly for losing her package, and give her an invisibility cloak as payment. Get into the guild, get my stuff, get out, piece of cake. Just be safe though. I better check that I have everything I need. No turning back after this. I'm going to be really sad if she Minecraft trolls me again and steals my nice clothes again. Even without a magic cloak, this is still the most expensive quality thing I've worn in possibly ever. The captain's dog either could not see or hear me when I was invisible, so it's not... Or, the captain's dog could either see me or hear me when I was invisible, so it's not perfect. But this should still be enough to hide my identity and keep me hard to hit if I need to make a quick escape from the angry, magic-spewing alchemist. No heroics if things go wrong, just running. Oh right, the rest of the thumbtacks. You know, even if I can't stop Sigrid from being a mind-controlling jerk who takes people's stuff, there are a couple chair-related ways I could indirectly teach her a lesson. A sharp surprise. You know, I guess the vampire who left me this note is okay. If Sigrid turns out to have some evil blood ritual going on sprawling secret haven underneath the Mage Guild, I'll try to steal a vampire bottle. I mean, more realistically, I'd run out of the Mage Guild screaming. But that's the thought of counts. Oh. I hope the bandage won't come in handy, but can't be too safe. You know, I might just go back to the arena tomorrow to get another set of armor. After years of hosting dance competitions, I feel like the orc who owns the place should respect somebody actually needing the armor to be replaced because it's covered in burn marks and shredded with battle damage. If I live through the night to get the armor replaced, I'll hopefully come with an unstained gambeson too. This smells like rusty nail wrapped in old bacon. It still might be a trap. Stefan or Stephanie might just want me to get killed. I don't know how to use it, but I guess hoping that someday I'll just stick it in a lock, wiggle it around, and manage to get lucky. It's the possibility. As long as I have it, I might be able to get through any locked door. I don't know alchemy, but I think that this bread was part of an alchemy experiment. Let me see through walls. Maybe there's something special about baked bread. Or perhaps maybe the magic was just in the sauce. Fundamentals of Alchemy, Night Writing Edition. The first chapter is just an introduction. Alchemy is great, with lots of things have hidden magical properties they've ground up, etc. Oh, hey look. It looks like the next section is a list of common plants with alchemical properties. There are even pictures. Well, not pictures, the feely kind of pictures. Engravings on paper? Alcanatin Tinctoria, found naturally in the southern forest of Colovian region. The root of the alkanet plant is commonly harvested as a source of red dye, while its bloomed flowers are a source of red dye. While its bloomed flowers are sold to alchemists as a region. The petals are frequently used in potions for countering intoxication. If I read through these, I might be able to recognize any shady things that Sigrid is working on there. Maybe even to prove she's been exploiting the townsfolk. No, I'm being stupid. I'm gonna get in there, I'm gonna get my things, and I'm gonna get out. Oh. Alright, time to delve in, burglarize the most dangerous person in town, and hope she doesn't kill me or throw me into the street naked again. Actually, you know what? Either I'm gonna be in there and out of there completely invisible, get killed on the spot, or get thrown out with all my nice clothes stolen. If I'm going to be invisible anyway, let's take one of the options off the table. And she takes off her clothes. This is the best idea. The perspective on this is wonderful. The 9 gods of Cyrodiilic myth aren't like the Khajiit ones. They are less like the gods of a specific thing and more like a mishmash of personality traits. The dark window above the altar reads, Julianos. He's holding straight edge and looks tired. The sunlit window above the altar leads, Kirnareth. Her hands are cupped around a bluebird. Yeah! Bluebird's awesome. Alright. Goddamn. Shit. Fucking pews and. The dark windows above the altar reads, RK. He's holding a walking stick and looks sad. The sunlit window above the altar reads Zenithar. He looks disappointed. The sunlit window above the altar reads Talos. He's holding a sword and looks determined. The dark window above the altar reads Diabella. She's holding a flower and wears an expression you can't quite read. Gonna see if there's like one more missed. Oh yeah. The dark window above the altar reads Stendar. He's wreathed with wild hair and robes and pouring out of a cup. The sunlit window above the altar reads Mara. She holds her arms out invitingly. Hey gods, I'm sneaking. Please don't make this shrine light up in some big flashy magical blessing. Finally, some of my prayers get answered. The gods remain silent. Of guidance, but from my own failures. I have fallen before you, burdened by my transient mortal flaws. I beg you, lift me from these iniquities and let my spirit soar. Through you, where I am brittle, can be made strong. Okay. Where I am tired, I can be made to endure. And where I may wander astray, I can be brought back to the light beneath your everlasting gaze, not through my own travails, but through your mercy and grace. I know that when I traverse life's peril, I do not travel alone. For these gracious blessings, I do pray. Okay. Now, let me just... Can I examine the window? No. Alright. Isn't there, like, a 7th god? I don't know where that'd be. Oh well. Oh wait, I should be going downstairs. There we go. I went through the right one last time, let's go through the left. Time to Steve Stefan gave me a key trap designed to explode when I use it. Huh. That wasn't actually the answer I expected. There's a blue thing there. I think there's ghosts. Oh shit, there's ghosts. Yep, another ghost there. Only one way forward. A ladder up to a crawl space. I guess this is it. On second thought, I think the cloak could use one final recharge before it go delving into an evil alchemist slayer. You know, give me a little more time to prepare, and letting me stay invisible for as long as possible if something goes wrong. Text. Oh shit. Let's see. Alkanet. Little round flower. Treats hazy mind. Aloe. Big prickly grass. Strengthens lungs. Ampoule pod. Long bulbous thing. Magically solidifies water. I think I might be getting the grasp on this. It's mostly memorization, like learning a language with magic plans. If I can find where Sigurd keeps her mind control potions, maybe I... And there's ghosts. Hello, ghosts? Fucking, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not sure what you're saying. Well, you're not talkative at all. Khajiit. Yes, I'm a Khajiit. Were you a Khajiit? You probably don't remember. Oh, you have a present. It's some kind of potato. Thank you, and wish me luck, chapel dead person. Fancy loading. Hello again, Kvatch Mage's Guild. Remember me? Like it? It's all scarfed up behind the cloak so that it doesn't drag me and knock me over a vase full of bells or something. Stephanie wasn't lying. He actually wanted me to break into the guild. Yeah, apparently there's a latent detection magic in these kinds of potato starch. If it's chewed fine enough, there's not much here, but I might be able to get the spell out of it again if I really needed to. I think I've got the important parts memorized. If I see any common alchemical ingredients, I should be able to tell what they do. Well, the book said some kinds of cotton can be chewed, can be used in an anti-magic potion. I'd rather not chew a used bandage to find out if it's one of them. I admit a slight temptation to leave Sigurd a nasty note. I don't think the chapel key is going to help me here, or possibly ever again. Sigurd doesn't even have a carriage I can key. I'm hoping this cloth is enough to protect me from Sigurd's mind control perfume, but I wouldn't count on it. She looks really cute though. There's only one chair in here I could put these on. I doubt Sigurd spends time sitting in the empty lobby. I recognize this now. It's an ash yam, the main food in dark elf culture. It is a rare alchemical trait of increasing intelligence. Oh wait, holy shit, superior elven intelligence. It's a lie. In fact, they also have government-funded public education system. I'm starting to realize there are a lot of biasing factors in that superior elven intelligence. It's an old ash yam. I'd put a thumbtack on this chair, but Sigurd probably isn't going to use it. There's no reason to real reason to sit in this room. Not only am I going to unlock her front door, I'm going to lick the handle so she's touching my spit the next time she opens it. Fuck, that was not a good idea. Gods, I can still taste it. What a lovely tapestry. I'm sure it would be a shame if some beclawed person came along and slashed it with a single claw. The banner is bearing the Mages Guild insignia has been thoroughly defaced. Any more would just be gratuitous. And that's both of them. Well, I'm just gonna go back actually. Spellbooks. I'm gonna steal one. Wait, no. This is burglary. I'm going to steal all of them. And there's some broken bones, dead spiders, and other spooky cliches. I think the spellbook's the only thing in this end of the room worth taking or vandalizing. Broken chairs. This building has more chairs than a theatre, and I don't understand why. It's a chair. More chair. Chair. I guess it gives this place character. Wait, was that fucking character? If I lived here, I would not be able to resist the temptation to build a chair tower. It's a chair. And nothing in here but scratch marks. He just peed on Sigurd's avocados. Well, like, I'm not going to take an avocado now. This crate's empty, but nothing, but some serious charred but something seriously charred both of it and its floorboards underneath. This isn't even a crate, it's a solid block of wood carved to look like a crate. Of all the things in here, this leaves me the most disconcerted. Seriously, look at this thing. Whoa, that is kind of weird. Why does it even exist? Spices, sauces, and garlic clovers. Some alchemists use garlic to stop the spread of disease, but I think these are just cooking supplies. This green stuff though, I recognize it now. It's that gooey organs from the imps, used in potions to make diplomats all better at diplomating. It must be one of the things Sigrid is using to get her way with the trans people. Used in potions or not, the ingredients in these barrels aren't really going to incriminate Sigrid. I need something way shadier. Breaking the window would make too much noise, but I'm sure I'm gonna fingerprint the hell out of it. Alright, I'm over here. If I draw a mustache on these paintings, it will risk making them avant-garde and valuable. Instead, I'm just going to make the frames very slightly crooked. This entire cluster of crates is empty, save for one. A single rusted key. Every one of these is empty. There were a bunch of letters in one of the crates last time I was here. Where'd they go? Oh, what the hell? Who locks the door to their own second floor? My stuff was up there last time I saw it. I guess either I find a way up there or hope that she tucked away somewhere down here. Pardon me? Bam! Broke your skeleton parts. The only person getting any value out of these will be an alchemist looking for powdered bones. Wait, fuck, that's probably why she had them. Alright, I can truthfully say that I crushed somebody's skull between my thighs, and I'm done now. A bunch of old brittle skulls aren't really enough to prove Sigurd is doing something wrong. I should look somewhere else and find my old stuff. It's a subtle kind of revenge. There are some broken bones, dead spiders, and spellbooks, and blah 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 blah, okay. We both know what I'm going to do, and we both know it's going to work. The only question is whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'll just give myself one last chance to reconsider. No. Damn it. Ah, shit. No. 1 second, can I like unhighlight this? It's full of deer meat. This locked room is a little tamer than I was expecting. This room had a freaky amount of security for the run-of-the-mill butcher shop. Bloody cleaning rags in here. Not exactly the incriminating room full of bodies I was hoping for in here. Ah. Traps, tarps and scrap cloth. Some skinned knives and a wax opener. I think all these crates are pretty much following the same theme. And here's a bunch of deer innards. No difference than the last time I looked in it. Oh no, shocking punch, you've been venisoned. Rest in peace, my dear friend. Hold on, there's something under this tarp. Okay, this better justifies the chained up door. Every second I wait is eating more cloak charge, but why is this cave hidden? I don't think scraps, books, and keys are going to help me here. Just making sure. I like the music here a bunch. What was Sigrid doing down here? Or I could look at the big mysterious orb on the pedestal and check out the arbitrary storage crates afterwards. It's heavier than it looks. Wait, this is just a bowling ball. It took you 2 hours of genuinely concerted effort to fall into that trap. Fuck. That's the end.